Well, let's discuss some of the issues and that relating to some of the controversies generating from the election. Joining me from Abuja studio is the Deputy Chairman of the Inter-Party Advisory Council, Mr. Jeff Ojinika. I would like to thank you for joining us on the program today and quickly ask you the scenario playing out with PDP's plans to challenge the outcome of the presidential elections, and now the APC making its own move to have access to some of the materials. What do you think? Any political implications to that, to all of the moves?
I think that's a very positive development in our political system, resolving issues through the constitutional procedure. The resolution of the decision of PDP to challenge the thing is a very nice one, and then is also onus on the part of APC to defend that process. And I think the whole scenario will definitely deepen our political experience, because at the end of time, we hope that the experience gotten from the judicial process will now help the legislature in trying to prepare a more sustainable framework for the next elections. The experiences gotten from the field will help, and then the experiences also to be derived from this legal process. We all come together to help to formulate the next legal framework that we need in the 2023 election. So I think there are very positive developments. But the only thing also that we want the judiciary also, all the arms of government, will need to help so that we can deepen democracy in this country. I think there will be a great need for Nigerians to be interested in what happens in the tribunal this time. The essence of that will be to make sure that we have a lot to learn. You know, these are documents should be of public knowledge so that people will actually come to verify whether all the promises made in terms of the collation process, whether they were flawed or whether they were actually in line with the promises made before this election.
I must ask you, and if you can answer quickly, two questions in one. One is, I mean, we had 91 registered political parties. Did you think that they made a major statement in terms of the elections that just passed? And the second question is, you heard about allegations of militarization of the South-South during the elections. What's your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I would like to say that the political parties actually made their impact in the sense that there was a high level of political education, the voter education, and you can see that the turnout for this election was quite very high, irrespective of the cancellation that we faced in the first round of the election. So I can say that some parties gave a good account of themselves, and I'm hoping that they will improve. Having said that, the major setback, the major nightmare, the major this thing that we had in this election is the militarization of this 2019 election. In fact, we will call for a special inquiry, we'll call for a special investigation, in fact, a public hearing concerning the role of the military. When there are known cases, you know, decided Supreme Court and Appeal Court decisions on the role of the military, on the role of the security agencies in the election. And when the Electoral Act had provided everything about electoral security, that on no account should the military or any security agencies be deployed, except as directed by the chairman of the Independent National Electoral Commission. We would like to find out in the public hearing whether it is the INEC that directed the commissioner, the chief of army staff, or other security agencies to engage in the level of arrest, intimidation, harassment of voters and of Nigerians in this last election. In fact, if there's anything that's a great threat to the Nigerian democracy, is the role of the security agencies. But these are experiences. But this one will require a lot detailed inquiry and investigation. And by the time we'll finish that, that will help possibly in strengthening our legislation in terms of electoral security.
We'd like to thank you, Mr. Jeff Ojinika, for joining us. That's the IPAC Deputy Chairman, for joining us on the program. Let's go to Oyo State, where the governor-elect, Mr. Seyi Makinde, has paid a visit to the outgoing governor, Senator Biola Ajimobi, at the State House in Ibadan. The governor-elect says his reason for visiting the governor is to tap from his wealth of experience to move Oyo State to greater heights.
Congratulations. Members of the EXCO of Oyo State, I will quickly do a short introduction. We have the SSG staff, Dr. Obaliojo, and in order to waste too much time, thank you, sir.
In Kano State governments, they have debunked allegations on funds released for local government as vote buying. The government has disbursed funds to 13 local government areas in the state for the purpose of renovation and infrastructural development, it says. The sum is about 223 million 500 naira. The state government says the funds given to the local government areas is a normal procedure of releasing funds to the local government, which was released on the 12th of March as part of budget allocation in 2018. The said allocation has generated controversy among civil society organizations in Kano, who believe the money is not meant for local government infrastructural program.